Hello. Hello. How's it going? Hello. Hi, Lori. How are you? Baby, I'm plastic. Feeling like a bad bitch. We got big T today. Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we do. We are revisiting one of my favorite Amberlynn gates that have ever played out in Amberverse history. I am so excited. There is new tea spilled on this. I am so excited to take a look at what was exactly said. I've only heard it through the grapevine. I have not watched the video myself, so I want to watch the video for myself and see what happens. This is, yeah, I mean, like, out of all of the gates, Shrimp Gate, Cookie Gate, Strawberry Hill Gate, I mean, there's been so many little scandals that have had coined terms for them. I think that this is my favorite. And the fact that this case file is being reopened, honestly, I thought that this was a cold cut case. I did. I thought that this was in the past. It was what it was. Beck had what they had to say, and Amberlynn had what she had to say, and that was kind of it. But we are getting more to the story ever since Beck went live yesterday and uploaded a new video. There is new tea. This couldn't have come at a worse time for Amberlynn, in all honesty. I mean, in the midst of all of the screenshots that have leaked about Emily recently, them allegedly breaking up, I guess that we're assuming that they broke up. I'm still not dead set on that yet, if they have or not. But this could have not come at a worse time, because, I mean, quite literally, this is kicking Amberlynn while she's down. Oh boy. Mystical Popsicle, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that, Mystical Popsicle. Let's get some magic related popsicle emojis in the chat from Mystical Popsicle. Thank you so much, Mystical Popsicle. I really appreciate you being here. Lori, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the extremely generous super chat. I am so glad that you are able to be here moderating on a Friday night. That is really generous of you to send in. I really appreciate you, Lori. Thank you, thank you. One of our first ever mods on the channel, Miss Lori. Yes, she is. Thank you, Lori. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, a cold cut case. Did you like that one? A pun. A pun. I can do puns too. I can do it all. Oh my gosh. Wipegate intensifies. Wipegate has just... Well, honestly, what this is now doing for Wipegate is it's opening up a new layer to it, because the original Wipegate was kind of shut down because it's like, oh my god, why did you have Beck doing this? Why would you impose that on your partner? And Amberlynn kind of clapped back and said, well, listen, I had a hysterectomy. I was going through a lot. I couldn't move around. I had just had a major surgery. That was a very necessary thing that happened. And people kind of looked at that and they said, all right, maybe she has a point. Maybe she has a point, you know. Sometimes people get themselves into situations physically that... you know, it's difficult. And it's like, you know, it was more so like, wow, I cannot believe that Beck went above and beyond to do that for Amberlynn, while Amberlynn was actively treating them like shit. But this completely reopens Wipegate, because there is a new narrative being put out that Amberlynn was just kind of complacent. It's like, yeah, All right. You know what? I don't really feel like wiping. You wipe. Oh, you don't want to wipe me? Guess you don't need that Netflix subscription. Oh, you don't want to wipe me? Oh, those 30-minute timers that I was allowing you to have to go spend with your family and friends, those just went down to 15. It's not that she couldn't wipe. It's that she was too lazy, and it was a power play on Beck to keep Beck in their place. That is humiliating to do to someone. That is so mortifying to do to someone. I will have so much more to say about this, but we are going to watch exactly what Beck had to say about it. I mean, Wipegate 2.0, you guys. Wipegate 2.0. I thought that this was done. I thought that this was solved. I think that we as a community all came together and kind of said, wow, Beck actually did this for Amberlynn. And as mortifying as this was for Amberlynn to have this, brought to the surface of the community by Beck, Amberlynn tried to spin the narrative like she always does, and she didn't want it to be what it actually was. I mean, we just got the real tea last night, but the original tea was, well, I couldn't because I had surgery. I had a hysterectomy. Have a little empathy. This would be no different if I was in a hospital and someone had to take care of me in a hospital. It was like very like, oh, well, you're the asshole for making a comment like that when I physically couldn't. You're the asshole. And honestly, I mean, I feel like she tried to play up that whole, like, you guys are being ableist. You guys are, like, not being sensitive to my surgery. You guys are being hysterectomy phobic. That's not what it was. All along, that's not what it was. And Amberlynn pointed her finger at a lot of people, saying, how dare you? How dare you judge me for being wiped? But that's not what happened. That is not what happened. It's not that she couldn't. It's that she didn't want to. And I also think it comes down to laziness. And I also think it comes down to like a sick power play with her and Beck. Yeah, get up in there. Yeah, you know your place. Like, it's twisted. It is twisted. I mean, I have said in the past that Amberlynn has treated Beck like a welcome mat, walked all over them. I mean, this takes it to a whole new level. This is despicable. And honestly, the fact that Jade was an overlapping cast member with Beck, because they were both living there at the same time. Do you think that as soon as Jade moved in when season 5 began in 2021, it was like, okay, welcome. All right, you're wiping now. No, Amberlynn went back to wiping herself. She could have done so all along. I mean, and honestly, we're not stopping at wiping. Amberlynn told us herself, bucket, sponge, brought to her in the bedroom. And she, quote, did what she could. So, I mean, like, she was getting full service. I mean, to do all of this, to have someone wipe you for upwards of, like over a year? To be wiped for over a year, to be showered by someone in bed, to run all of their errands, to be treated like shit. And then at the very end of the season, how are you thanked for your service? Oh, you can't afford more than an hour rental of a U-Haul? That sucks for you. Now get out. Horrible and nasty. Awful. Amber never considered Beck her partner. She was considered her CNA. And I mean, this whole thing about people saying like, oh, Amberlynn doesn't want a girlfriend, she wants a caretaker. I think that she does. I think that she does. I think that in Amberlynn's head, she likes the idea of having true love. She likes the idea of having a girlfriend. But it's always going to come back to, well, how can I use them? How can I exploit them? How can I get them to do this for me? How can I... And I think that it doesn't start off like that in relationships with Amberlynn. She doesn't show her true colors. And I mean, that isn't exclusive to Amberlynn. That's with most people. When you first start dating someone, I mean, you're putting in a lot more effort. You're dressing up. You're, trying to look nice. You're trying to be fun. You're trying to be agreeable. You're trying to be, engaged in conversation. You're really putting in the effort. But for Amberlynn, it's like, the facade wears off very quickly. And it's like, okay, well, how can I benefit from this? What can I do to exploit this person for my own personal gain? And that's exactly what happened with Beck. Sorry, I have a speck on my glasses. It's like really annoying me. I think that did the trick. Okay. So I don't exactly know what the video is. It's either in the Karina video or maybe it's in Beck's live stream. I want to say that it was in the Karina video, though. So I think that is what I'm going to pull up. However, what I do want to watch is I want you guys to have a frame of reference because not everyone knows about the original Wipegate and not everyone was around during the live stream era. So let's take a little trip down memory lane. This is what happened. This is what happened with Wipegate. I don't know how much of this video is going to show it, but basically Amberlynn and Beck were having a disagreement about who got to name the car. That I'm not kidding. That's what the conversation was. That's what the disagreement was about. Who got to give the car the name? And Beck said, well, I should get to name it because I'm the one that puts gas in it. I'm the one that drives it. I'm the one that takes it for oil changes. I'm the one that does everything for this car. So, I mean, isn't it my car? And Amberlynn turns around and says, oh, yeah, well, who's paying for the gas that goes in that car? Oh, yeah, well, who's paying for those oil changes? Oh, yeah, I should get to name the car. And that pissed off Beck. At this point, it was just like Amberlynn, over the course of the live stream era, she got increasingly bitchy and short-tempered with Beck. So I think that what we saw here was a climax and Beck really just being fed up with Amberlynn. No more. And Amberlynn says, who's the one paying for that gas? Who's the one paying for the oil changes? Who's the one? And then Beck says, you know what, bitch, come here. Who's the one that's been wiping your ass? This is what happens. That's what happens in this video. Let's take a look for memory lane.
Okay, ready?
More likely to name their car.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
I've named every car I have.
Mm-hmm.
I've had.
Yeah, that car out there is mine. I didn't get to name it.
Yeah, that car out there is mine. Who's the one that takes it to get all their oil changes? Keeps
Becky.
up with it. Who's the one that
Becky.
drives it? Who's the one that Come here.
Who's the one that's been wiping your ass? Come here. You know what? There was another one. Hold on. This video didn't really do that great of a job of amplifying the volume, in my opinion. There's another one. Let me find the other one.
Come here.
It's easier to hear on this one. I mean, the background feedback is still very loud. Let me mute my mic. But this is originally what prompted Wipegate. And then shortly after this, Amberlynn tried to spin this immediately. She goes, such a fucking lie. That was her immediate response to that. Such a fucking lie. Oh my God. And then Beck says, no, it wasn't. That's not a lie. What are you talking about? I'm not lying. Why would I lie about that? Beck is in the chat. Really? Oh. I mean, I don't see Beck's username. Only one person said that, so I don't know if I'm going to believe you. You know what? Let me turn my mic off. It's hard to make out because what this person did was they enhanced and amplified the audio. So, I mean, you can hear it a little bit better. It's very hard to make out in the original footage, but this is enhanced. Let me mute my mic so you guys can hear it one more time.
Come here. Yeah.
Such a fucking lie. Oh my god.
That is not. Okay,
Here you
likes
go.
to read more. 1, 2, 3.
Who's the one that's been wiping your ass? This prompted a huge fight. This started a huge fight. This was the last live stream appearance that we saw from Beck during the live stream era. After this, I think what happened after this is they got in a huge fight. What the fuck are you doing? Who do you think you are? This is my live stream. You can't be saying shit like that. Are you joking me? Pack your shit or pack whatever shit that you have and get the fuck out. I think that this started a big fight. A big fight. And this was the last episode of the Stream Queens live stream era that we saw of Beck. Shortly after this happened, Amberlynn did address it, and as I have said recently, she basically tried to spin the narrative of, well, I had a hysterectomy, it was only like for a few days, it wasn't an ongoing thing, I just had to, I just had to have that done for me because of my surgery. And then we are hearing a very different story from Beck yesterday. So I want to pull that up now. I want to take a little look-see-poo at that. I have not watched the original video, so let's take a little look-see-poo.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming back for another video. I want to start with a few little updates. I took some of your advice and will be starting to make distinct thumbnails for each video now instead of just a text and background.
What I would want to know is how was this initiated? Would Amberlynn just kind of look at Beck and say, it's time? Would they have like a meeting of the minds? Would, I don't know. Like, how would, like, was it kind of rude? Like, get in here? Would Amberlynn like have a little bell that she would ring? I'm not sure.
This way you can distinguish them better from each other. So I hope you like those. Next, I want to talk about upcoming videos I will be making and ideas for the channel. Some people wanted to know if they could send in fan art, and I think that's an awesome idea. So I made a new Gmail for YouTube stuff, and I think it would be cool for you guys to send art there, and I can feature them with your name and username at the end of my videos. Also, I've decided my first full cryptid video will be on the Mothman. It will be a combo of research and vlog. I'm going to take a day trip with some friends to Point Pleasant, with maybe a few compilations from others. I'm going to keep it simple with videos that either have me in them or are about things I feel like I have something to add from my perspective. Some people think I should spill everything I know, and some people think I should just stop talking about her entirely.
No, spill it. Spill it. I mean, what better way? How many people get wronged in relationships? Emotionally, physically, financially, psychologically. How many people get the opportunity to stick it at the person that did them wrong? Not many. Not many. I mean, I guess you could, but I mean, you'd face consequences. Beck, you have the opportunity to come on here, spill the tea, and make all the money back, and maybe even more, that was withheld from you during your season. How many people get that opportunity? Not many. I think that Beck should spill it. Little bit by little bit. I don't think that Beck should do like a tell-all video. It's like, all right, that's everything. I like the trickle method. I like the trickle method.
Long time, I kept a lot of things to myself out of respect for privacy, something that she never gave me during our relationship, and fear of retaliation, which was something that happened anyway. She was angry with me for leaving her even though she didn't really love me. She continued over all these years to throw insults at me and lie about me despite me being fairly quiet other than a few Q&As and corrections. But you all shown me that it really is my story to tell however I want to tell it. I don't want to do an entire tell-all about all the dirty details. It does feel mean and it isn't who I am. But there's still...
And that's... I mean, I always say you're never going to be the bigger person when it comes to Beck, but giving someone privacy, giving someone respect, giving someone human decency where they didn't for you, I think that says a lot about a person's character. To give something to someone where they didn't to you, didn't for you at all.
Other things I can say and talk about that are still true and valid experiences for me, whether she wants me to talk about them or not. And yes, I threatened to sue Amber if she kept talking about me, but she never did stop, and now it's well past that. This is YouTube after all. I may have been mentally unprepared to deal with it in the past, but things are different now. I'm entitled to respond as much as she is, and to talk about my past and present as little or as much as I want. I like reacting to reactors because they're more thoughtful people than Amber is, and they give me a buffer for her content and from her. They've been kinder to me even at my worst than Amber ever has, and that's why I'd rather give them attention than her now. So for my first reaction, since Karina gave me a platform to share my voice on, I'd like to react to her content. So let's get into it.
So we are going to be talking about what I heard yesterday in Amber's live stream. I knew that she was going to do this, and I figured it was going to take her about like a few live streams to do it. But no, in her stream, she decided to totally go off and say things about Beck, caught in very interesting things. And she says she has a lot of dirt on Alexis.
I love how anytime that she has a falling out with somebody, she's just like, I have so much dirt on that person. I have this and that. No, she doesn't. It's just a...
Yeah. Amberlynn really likes to make it seem like she has ammunition in her artillery, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. If she actually had something, she would leak it. She would. She would leak it. If she actually had something, I think that she would play her card. But she doesn't. And I mean, like, I've seen this time and time again with me. I mean, I've seen her try to do this with me, and I've also seen her say things like, oh, if I could have an interview with Jordy, I would ask him so many questions. Yeah. I mean, Amberlynn, we saw how that 2-hour live stream went. I mean, do you really think that you could have like more than a 10-minute conversation with me?
Fear tactic for her to silence people because she doesn't want to have people see that side of her. And so she doesn't have to take accountability for her actions. If there weren't things that you did wrong, then you wouldn't be needing to threaten people into silence.
And exactly what we heard from Emily recently. As soon as they broke up, Emily got threats. Oh, well, if you say shit, if you show shit, if you do anything, if you so much as like somebody's comment on Instagram, all of this is going up about you. That's it. That's the Amberlynn way. Let me threaten.
What I base my opinions on is what public figures say publicly accessible information. Okay? And please do not go to anyone's channel and leave mean-spirited, negative, disparaging comments or comments.
I think it's really good that Karina puts that in all of her videos because I feel like with Amber, it's kind of the opposite. She is trying to weaponize her audience into going after people that she's trying to keep silent.
Okay, so here's what she says about Beck. She says that Beck is now making content about her. And obviously, she is upset that Beck is making content about her. All I have to say about this is that Beck has every right to respond to all the lies that you've talked about them for years. Amber says, oh, well, you know, I did speak about them a few times. It wasn't a few times. You've made a lot of videos. You've went off on Beck recently in a live stream saying that Beck is lying about everything. And by the way, she repeats this in this live stream. She says, It's fine that Beck wants to tell their story, but like, don't lie.
That's a surprise.
About me. Who is lying about you? I think Beck needs to react and respond.
Oh, yeah. That too. And then when you do clock Amberlynn's tea and say stuff about her, it's always, well, don't lie. I don't mind that you make reactions about me, Jordy. You just lie so much. Okay, well then what am I lying about? What's wrong with what I'm saying? She came in here and said that. Remember, that was actually one of the comments before I blocked her in my live stream. That was one of the comments that she came in here and typed out. I don't care that you go live about me every day. Just don't lie. What's the lie? Chrissy Ann, thank you for 12 months. 1 year, baby, indeed. Oh my God, 12 months already. Thank you. Del Pondu, thank you. Please say my screen name for the... Oh, Del Pondu, Jordy's elongated bitch. Thank you for being here, Del. Poison Pink, thank you for 5 months. Gentle Love Stripper, thank you so much for being here. Hey ho to you too. Oh, I don't know. Should I be calling you a hoe? You can call me a hoe if you want. Thank you so much. Kayla Morphs, thank you. Fry Yay, hey girl here, Michigan. Oh, Michigan girly pop. Thank you so much for being here, Kayla. Hello, hello.
To any allegation that they so choose fit.
Thank you, Karina. Everything I have said about Amber has been honest. And I haven't really said anything wild about Amber, anything out of pocket or anything. But like, when you say lies about me, I am going to defend myself and I'm going to tell my side of the story of what happened.
Because you've made hundreds of thousands of dollars on Beck, and now she's obviously visibly...
If you guys don't believe that, what Karina just said, yes. Beck should have left season 4 very comfortable. Beck should not have been wondering if they could have afforded a second hour for their U-Haul rental. Beck should have had a year's lease covered. That's really how that season should have ended financially.
Upset that Beck is making content. Beck asked you repeatedly, please stop speaking about me. And it wasn't just a few times. It wasn't just a couple of times like Amberlynn says in this live stream. It was a bunch of times. So first thing she says about Beck is that pretty much Beck is lying about her. Okay. Then she said...
I remember shortly after they broke up and season 5 began, like out of nowhere, completely unprovoked, Proaked. I think I forgot a V in there, whatever. Completely unprovoked. Amberlynn came out in one of her vlogs and said, so I've seen that some of you have been saying that Beck has been traveling. And all I have to say to that is taking walks in your backyard is not traveling. She's not traveling. Like, you know those memes where it's like no one and then it says nothing next to it and then it says like the person and like what they have to say? Like that's exactly what happened. No one. Amberlynn. Well, Beck's pathetic. She's not actually traveling. Like, what?
As that they, listen to this, that they did not have the best relationship. Why did you lie? You lied extensively saying there were things going on between you guys that were not. You were saying lots of different other things like that if Beck didn't want to be with me, then they wouldn't be with me. That's a lie because you stopped them from leaving you many times. Beck later told us. So she says that, you know, she wasn't in a good place when she was with Beck, which I can understand. Okay, that's true. And then she says, but it takes 2 to tango.
By saying that it takes 2 to tango, you are admitting that you did wrong, but you're not being specific about...
Yeah. It can never just be Amberlynn's fault. To the extent of Amberlynn taking responsibility and owning her shit, it'll always be a yeah, but. Always be a yeah, but. Yeah. She wiped me for 2 years. Yeah, I treated them like shit. Sorry if I mess up on the pronouns. I'm still getting better at them. Yeah, they did everything under the sun for me. But Beck Beck left the TV on one night. Beck wouldn't get me a soda one time. Beck's a bitch. Beck's a straight up bitch. Yeah, I set timers for her to go spend time with her family, but Beck drank milk right out of the carton. Beck had my last Cliff Bar. It's always a yeah, but.
What, or taking any accountability for it. Meanwhile, I will take accountability for the things that you said that I did wrong in the relationship. I know I wasn't very affectionate. I didn't call you pet.
I mean, who would want to be affectionate to you? I mean, honestly, you're treating somebody like that all the time. It's just, why would? You know what? You know what always like makes me cringe that I see like in everyday life sometimes. When like a couple is like out in public and like one of the people, like they're always like making fun of the other person or like putting them down, like trying to like get one over on them or something. I'm just thinking like, how do you guys go home after that and then like them like want to show you affection? I mean, like, I don't know, just like in my case, like with my, like, you know, in like the scenario of having a partner, it's like, I would want to build them up. I would always want to compliment them. I wouldn't want to like make fun of them all the time or put them down or like try. I don't get that. I mean, honestly, like this isn't even something that you can use against Beck because you can't treat someone like shit and then get mad at them for not being affectionate.
Pet names fast enough. You always would say that I would side with everybody else over you, but that was truly because I felt like you were in the wrong in those moments. And
Beck would side with other people because you were never on Beck's side. How can you expect Beck to be on your side when you were never on Beck's side? I mean, it was enemy. You guys were enemies, I mean, pretty much.
you were. And though you see me as a bad partner, I did so much for you. And these things do not add up to the...
Yeah. And I'm sorry, there's a lot more to making a relationship work than cuddling and using pet names in terms of endearment and telling them that you love them. Being there for them. Doing for them. And Amberlynn requires a lot. She is the most high maintenance partner, I would imagine. I mean, high maintenance to the point of needing wiped. She's like a baby. I mean, very seriously, you know how much effort it takes to take care of a baby, constantly looking after a baby. She's like a baby. I mean, to the point where you have to wipe her. I mean, extremely high maintenance. But Beck was a bad partner because she didn't call me baby. Good Lord.
The things you've put me through.
All these bad things, and I could say, like, I'm paraphrasing, I could say all these horrific things about them, but I'm not that type of person. Amberlynn, just in this live stream, you said that Beck is lying. You said that it's okay with you. Oh, thank you for giving permission, oh queen, for them to talk. Please. You said that they could tell their story, but don't lie about me, and that it takes two to tango in the relationship. Amberlynn, you controlled Beck financially and in every other single way. So basically, she did not waste any time. She immediately went after Beck, and she's basically saying that she wasn't the only bad one in the relationship, that Beck is currently lying about her. What genuinely bothers me here is that Amber says that she could say horrific and bad things about Beck, but chooses not to when she already has. Amberlynn went on Instagram.
And we're already seeing this. We're already seeing this with Emily. I could say so much. And actually, vice versa. We're seeing it from Emily, too. Emily said, I could say so much. The things that Amberlynn has done. Which honestly is kind of like a double-ended sword. Because if you were with someone and you knew that they did egregious things, but you still continued to stay in a relationship with them, like, who's the read on? You or them?
Said the worst date she's ever had was with Beck. Amberlynn went around making superficial comments about superficial things about Beck. She's talked about a lot of reaction channels, right? In the same way, making statements about certain things that Amber always cries about. Oh, don't talk about me and my thing. Okay, right.
Oh, I know. And her bitching about me making cheeky fat jokes. I mean, filming Beck at Walmart. Oh, you're trying to put that fanny pack on? Well, that's not going to fit. You need to lose some weight, baby. I mean, constantly putting people down. And Amberlynn doesn't just put people down in the like verbal sense of like being verbally superior or saying things to put people down. She'll do little things too to make you feel insecure like she is. A good example is from season 3. Amberlynn would take every opportunity that she could find to show Destiny's butt crack. And I think that like in Amberlynn's mind, that was a way of like letting Destiny know that she was unkempt, she was disheveled, she was a slob, she couldn't take care of herself, she was gross. And by bringing Destiny down, by saying like oh, look at your butt crack hanging out, gross, ew. By doing that, in Amberlynn's mind, she's thinking, okay, well, this is more symmetrical of a relationship now because Destiny's gross. Destiny's a slob. Destiny can't take care of herself. Okay, we're a good match. She's just like extremely little manipulative things like that I picked up on.
You have not stopped trashing Beck. I knew that you could not help yourself. You not only owe this person a large amount of money from the live streams, but have some decency. This person went through renal failure and still drove you around, and you filmed them while they were incoherent. This person did everything for you for 4 years, and when they dared to break up with you, like I said, it's narcissistic injury. You know, oh, well, this person dared to break up with me. Well, how dare they make content about me? Well, you made content about them. You've made hundreds of thousands of dollars on them when they were in.
I mean, but yeah, Beck getting a $50 super chat from someone, and Amberlynn being like, "Oh, this is fucked up." The fact that you're monetizing our past relationship. Well, what about the tens of thousands of dollars that you took from it?
In the pool, telling them, "Oh, you better sit down, don't get up." You know, like you've continued to talk about them after the breakup. Amberlynn has made a lot of money on Beck, so I personally feel that this happened way sooner than I thought. I thought that it would take her a few live streams to go off on Beck, but it didn't. I don't believe that Beck is lying. At the end of the day, Beck put up with so much, doing so much for you. They gave up a real relationship, okay? They gave up certain things in relationship that you guys were not doing for years on end. They gave up time with their family, and members of their family are no longer with us, and they gave up time with them for you. And yes, everybody makes their own decisions, but the point is you financially controlled them, and you are still trying to trash them and being upset that they have something to say.
And I truly, honestly feel like I was obligated to do so because she didn't have anybody else in her life. Like, she had burned every single bridge of every other person in her past. She had no one but me.
Yeah. Well, if you leave me, I'm not going to have anyone. If you leave me, you're the asshole. Well, if you leave me, I'm just going to have to sit here in a pile of my own shit. If you leave me, then so manipulative. It's like, in a way, I don't know if this is a fair comparison to make, but like, in a way, should I say in a way again? In a way, it's like people who threaten to do something to themselves if someone else breaks up with them. And where have we seen that before? Season 3 with Destiny. Amberlynn's pulled that before. She does these mind games with all of her partners. If you go and have dinner with your mom, I'm gonna. And then when that didn't work, she launched a Mountain Dew bottle at her head. I mean, we've seen this time and time again. I mean, very much so in Amberverse. History repeats itself.
Me and the people around me, and
I gotta catch up on some of these. Moosker, thank you. I make music. What Amberverse soundbite should I use? Do the thing recently where she said, "I'm having mental health." do something with that. Thank you, Moosker. Jordy fan, thank you. Oh, it's Friday and I'm making dinner. It's a great night. So happy to be here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. Leah, hi. Listening to you while driving to Chicago for my baby cousin's birthday. Maybe I'll run into Zachary Michael. Maybe. Enjoyed that birthday party. That sounds awesome. Have a good time. Chevy, hey Chevy. Think you need to get your liver function tested. Ugh, I know. I still gotta play with the web. Honestly, you guys wouldn't think that I do, but I do. I did. I played with some settings. I did play with some settings. It just, it'll get worked out. I hope. I don't think it looks that bad. I mean, yes, my lips look more red, but like overall, I don't think it looks that bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional. Carrie, hey, George, me and my mom are watching, and she loves your laugh. Sending love from the UK. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. Hello from which way's east? West? I thought you said west. Thank you, Carrie. My husband, thank you for becoming a member. Oh, bitch. I was just looking for something to watch. Perfect timing. Happy Friday to you. Toxic Safe Space, thank you. I finally made it to a live stream. I was stuck waiting for my lost luggage back when we were on a spaceship. I know, doesn't that seem like yesterday? And then my live stream era, it's already been a year. Oh my gosh.
Took all of us down with her. I felt that if I had left, that the animals wouldn't get taken care of, and I already knew that.
Yeah, that's another thing too, because we know that Amberlynn wasn't walking Twinkie. I mean, she can say, "I'm walking Twinkie. I'm not using pee pads." That period of time that she was living in Oklahoma after Jade had left, like the beginning of season 6. And honestly, what's going on today? What's going on today? You can't tell me that Amberlynn is taking that dog out. I mean, that's a senior dog with a tiny bladder. That dog needs to go out frequently. You can't tell me that Amberlynn is getting up and putting a harness on Twinkie and taking her outside and bending over to pick up number 2. I mean, you can't tell. It's pee pad city. It's pee pad city. Honestly, what wouldn't surprise me is if Amberlynn has like a baby gate set up and she just like puts Twinkie inside of it, and like the base of it is pee pads. So it's like she doesn't have an opportunity to roam around the apartment. It's just kind of like being in like a little jail. That wouldn't surprise me at all. It's pee pad city in that apartment.
Amber could not take care of herself. In one of my last lives with Amber, you guys heard me say, "Who's the one that's been wiping you?" And obviously I didn't mean for anybody to hear that, but you guys did. And I'd only said that because I was just so frustrated in that moment because she kept acting like I hadn't done anything for her. At one point, she said that I didn't do any caretakery things for her, so I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, how minuscule of an argument to have with someone. I mean, somebody is practically wiping you, and you give them lip about naming the car? Really? Like, you can't let them have anything. You can't let them have that. They're not even allowed to have that. Like, something as stupid as naming the car. They can't even have that. I mean, she quite literally wanted Beck to have absolutely nothing. I mean, honestly, it's like she wanted a slave. Like, that's really how it like reads to me.
Feel like a caretaker, but I did start to feel like a caretaker, and I'd felt like one since we had lived with Eric and Ricky. So that's where the whole wiping thing started, was when we were living with Eric and Ricky, and that didn't stop until the day we broke up. But even
years. The wiping went on for years. Amber can't wipe herself. No, it's not that she couldn't wipe herself. It was a power play. It was laziness. It was a power play. It was, well, I'm the one paying the lease. So you need to get in here and do what you need to do. I want to know how this was initiated. I want to know, like, would Amberlynn just kind of look at her and, like, they would have a meeting of the minds? Would she, like, would Amberlynn go to the bathroom by herself and then, like, when she was ready, just yell for Beck? I mean, and honestly, there was a lot of volume going in to Amberlynn Reed. There was a lot of, A lot of DoorDash, a lot of Uber Eats, a lot being processed. So somebody in the chat just said, and you know that this wasn't just once a day either. I mean, processing all of that, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Jordy, please stop. I mean, this is Wipegate, you guys. This is Wipegate. And the devil is in the details. This is laziness, but more so it comes down to the fact that Amberlynn just wanted Beck to wipe for the hell of it. Because as soon as Jade moved in, guarantee that Jade did not become the new wiper, and that Amberlynn miraculously was able to do it by herself.
Even before then, I felt like a caretaker. I would do all of the housework, all of the cleaning. I would help her try to maintain her hair because it would get matted. And I would help her wash.
I would help her maintain her hair because it would get matted. Is she like a dog? I know. Is this like BBJ? What the hell? I have never heard that about a human. Matted. Matted fur. Amberlynn had matted fur. Like she's some type of... Because she was laying down so much. I don't even know if I understand. Matted fur. That's a new one. That's a new one. On all of the like 600-pound life, because I mean, really, that's really all I have to compare it to. In all the 600-pound life episodes that I've seen, I've never come across matted fur on a human.
The back of her neck because she would wear chokers and it would rub on the back and like stain it. So I'd try to help.
Oh my God. The choker. The choker. I mean, people have just made jokes about the choker, like leaving a permanent ring and everything. This is confirmation. Amberlynn would wear those chokers so much that Beck, in addition to having to take care of other crevices, would need to wipe her neck. Neck wiping, dematting, and other crevice wiping. In addition to the bucket and sponge in the bed. The choker would leave a residue. Choker cheese. Beck would have to wipe off the choker cheese, but then at the end of the day didn't get to name the car. I mean, if you had to do that, you would like be personally indebted to them. This is beyond egregious. I can't even imagine the smell. And you know what? And I'll have to say, this didn't start with Beck. This didn't start with Beck. This started with Destiny. Because during Destiny's Tell All live stream series from 2 years ago, Destiny told us basically that Amberlynn didn't shower for, what was it, a year? And that she would kind of just take like a bird bath and Destiny would help the best she could. I mean, like could you picture like a 21-year-old? Destiny was 21 when she was dating Amber. A 21-year-old having to bathe their partner.
Her get the stain off. So while I wasn't perfect, I did do my best, and none of that excuses the thing.
And like, honestly, all of the things that Beck apologized for in this video are things that don't need to be apologized for. I'm sorry I didn't use terms of endearment as frequently as you liked. baby, if you're wiping choker cheese off of someone's neck, taking care of their crevices, doing whatever for them, you don't have to apologize about not saying baby or honey. I mean, could you imagine wiping neck choker residue off of someone and then expecting for them to call you baby? That's
things that you have said about me and the lies you have told. And none of that makes our experiences equal. So that's it for this video. The rest of the video is just about Amber's current breakup, and I don't really want to speak on that right now. I want to thank Karina Kaboom again for the nice things that she said about me in this video. And if you missed the last video, it is a taste of what is to come with my upcoming videos about more cryptid stuff or spooky and mystery videos in general.
Naomi, thank you. Appreciate that. Hello. Expert Legos, thank you so much. Just wanted to say I'm replay gang tonight. I booked a holiday in Poland. I'm super excited. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I don't know if you ever saw my Raph and Aya footage, but I think that's where they live now. Maybe you'll run into them. Have a nice weekend, Expert Legos. I appreciate that. Torn Pantyhose, thank you for 12 months. Oh my God, 12 months. Happy 1 year. Yes, we have made it. Oh my God, thank you. Cat Calls, thank you. I cried laughing at the Sorry You're Blind as a part of the Crip crew. I just wanted to let you know I use a wheelchair. Disabled heart hands for you. Thank you so much, Cat Calls. Disabled heart hands back to you. Cosmos, hello. Get her, Jordy. Don't let her off the hook for a damn minute. I mean, I think that all of this information, I don't even think like you guys need my added commentary. I mean, this all speaks for itself. This all speaks for itself. I mean, oh boy. George. Nerdy Birdie, thank you for becoming a member. Twice Spice, appreciate your 4 months. I'm making my coworker get into Girl World. I started them off with Snowflake's Victim of Empath. No, introduce them to Girl World with this. Like just throw. I mean, you ever seen like the best way to teach a toddler how to swim is to just throw them in the swimming pool? I mean, introduce people that don't know anything about Girl World with Wipegate, because this is the worst of the worst. I mean, there are a few things worse than this. I mean, show them the worst. Cyrita, thank you for becoming a member. Butteroni, hello. I struggle with gaining weight, but the Fat Hall of Fame is helping. Thanks, Jord. Oh, hey, I didn't even think of it that way. Yeah, for people trying to gain weight, maybe they could like implement those things. I like that. MCat, thank you. To think that if Amberlynn just shut her mouth, none of this would have come out. She's getting the day that she deserves. And then, like, you know what is even more crazy is that arrogant Lynn had the balls to go after Beck. Even after all of this, knowing the ammunition that Beck had, still decided to say shit about Beck. Still decided to come for them. Still decided to run her mouth. I mean, if somebody had that kind of info on me, my lips would be zipped for all eternity. But you know what it was? Amberlynn thought that Beck would never stand up for themselves. Amberlynn thought, Beck is a welcome mat. I can do whatever I want to Beck. She wiped off my choker cheese. You think she's going to expose me? She'll get anxiety. Or sorry, she'll get anxiety. Beck will get anxiety, and they're not going to say anything. Are you kidding me? I'm going to say all I want to say. Well, Amberlynn, Beck found their backbone. And Beck has something to say. Oh my God, you guys. So, I mean, I don't know if Amberlynn is going to respond to this. Usually with things this bad, she'll either find a way to play victim or she won't address it at all. I think that those are the two options. With everything going on right now with her and Emily and kind of the heat with like her taking shit for that Instagram account and everything. I mean, and then the Libby deleted videos. I mean, it is just one thing after another. It really is just one thing after another. But I mean, honestly, it's not my fault. It's not y'all's fault. It's not Beck's fault. I mean, Amberlynn, you've made terrible decisions in life, and these are the consequences. I mean, the fact that everything is hitting you one at a time, like over and over again, and it doesn't feel like you can come up for air. This is on you, babes. I mean, no one told you, no one coerced you to film a 15-year-old from the other side of the room and say, "Hey, Libby, you want to come show everyone your new swimsuit?" No one told you to make Beck wipe you for years. No one told you to defend a death feeder. I mean, all of these decisions, they're a result of your actions. Choker cheese. Choker cheese. Sarah, thank you for your membership. Full sugar soda to go. Thank you for 12 months. That's cute. Is paying for extra sauce like ranch considered Fat Hall of Fame? No, because I mean, honestly, most restaurants charge for ranch. The days of getting like side sauces, like, oh, can I get a side of buffalo? Can I get a side of barbecue? It's like, and then you get your check and it's like 0.75. It's like everything is like a little upcharge now. I don't think that's Fat Hall of Fame. That's just like standard. Latinas for Jordy, thank you. I main Beck, sometimes Twinkie, depending on how I feel. So this is going to be a good deep take of the XL Diet Coke. Oh, this is going to be good. Takes deep sip of XL Diet Coke. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Latinas for Jordy. Oh my God. 75-cent ranch. Yeah. So, yeah, I see somebody say $1.25. Yeah, sides of ranch. You know what? You know what's also shitty? I was looking at getting hibachi takeout recently. And you know those like little yum sauces? Maybe you guys don't call them yum sauces. But like, the pink sauce that you get with hibachi? You have to pay for those now. Like, I mean, like, I remember, like, I was like I loved hibachi when I was a teenager. Like, friends and I would go pretty frequently. And I mean, it was just like, they're like, oh, you need more yum sauce? You need more pink sauce? No. No. You want a side of the pink sauce with your noodles and chicken and vegetables? That'll be another $1. It's everything. It's everything now. It's everything. Oh. Velocitoddler, thank you. Loofahs on sticks exist. If some of the 600-pound people can get back, you can too. Work it out. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Teardrop. Amberlynn could have used a loofah on a stick. She could have done so many different things. Honestly, I mean, she could have just gone in the shower and then like let the water go down and hope for the best. I mean, there were a lot of things that didn't have to result in Beck having to wipe. But that's what happened. That's the way that's the way that season went. It was I think it was a power play. Really, I mean, like, as twisted and like as like fucked up as Amberlynn, like her thought processes are, I think it was a power play. Yeah, get up in there. Yeah, look what you're doing for me. I mean, that is demeaning. I mean, that is, Amberlynn likes to talk about dehumanizing. I mean, making someone do that for you when you are capable, that's dehumanizing. That's dehumanizing. And then, I mean, at the end of the day, you expected them to call you honey. You wanted Beck to call you sweetheart after that? I don't know if I would want to be in the same room with you, let alone call you sweetheart. Unapologetically Val, thank you for your membership. Swix Lover, thank you. We love you, John D. Get her. Oh, John D. Soft, Gentle Love Stripper, thank you so much for the very generous super chat. Imagine wiping all of that small bass. And I'm just saying, you know what? It was a lot of Uber Eats. It was a lot of DoorDash. A lot was being processed, which means a lot comes in, a lot goes out. So it wasn't just like, you know, I mean, I don't know how often y'all go to the bathroom. I probably do. Maybe I shouldn't disclose that information. But I mean, for most adults, I mean, you know, like sometimes it's not every day. Sometimes it's not every day. But in this case, something tells me that was high maintenance. Hey, Fred. Happy Friday. Chevy, thank you. Maybe she just free shat all over the house. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Because, I mean, during season 4, there was free bleeding. Free shatting. You think it was kind of just like a baby? Like, honestly, you know what? And honestly, diaper. I know that Diapergate was discussed extensively with Eugenia. Maybe, like, would that have been the move? Would that have been the arc? Would that have been more cost effective? Do they make them that big? I mean, I don't know. There's just many questions that I have now that you really think about it. I don't know. Free shat. Okay, let's change the subject. Katie Bird, thank you so much for 20 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. Our lovely mod, Katie Bird, has expanded the community once more with 20 memberships. Welcome to all of our new members, courtesy of our lovely mod, Katie Bird. Let's get some bird emojis up in here to show our gratitude to Miss Katie Bird. Thank you so much, Katie Bird. Oh my goodness. I hope you have a great weekend. Oh, God. Gentle Love Stripper, thank you so much for that. Chevy, hello, thank you. Riss, my girlfriend just got into law school. I wanted to shout her out for being a smart girly pop. She'll see this in a bit. Congratulations to you. Oh my God. Hey. Oh my gosh. Well, it's just getting started. And I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you know what you signed up for. Good luck to you, Riss's girlfriend. That is exciting. Time to celebrate. Bobé, thank you so much. Bobé, I followed you back on Twitter. By the way, guys, I've said this before. If I see you in the chat and like I recognize your username and I see you on Twitter, I'll follow you. Like if I see like names like in the stream and stuff, like it's just like that registers with me and I see it's like, oh, that's Bobé. I'll follow you. I'll follow you guys on Twitter. I don't care. Tater Tot, thank you. Tell Beck and make that money she owes you. Yeah. I mean, how many people get this opportunity? I think that Beck should do it. And I think that I think that Beck should do it piecemeal. Deborah Kirk, thank you. The best revenge is a well-lived life. Well, I mean, Beck at this point is engaged. It seems that Beck has found their backbone. And Beck is ready to fuck shit up. I think that this is just the revenge arc that we were looking for. Jordy's elongated bitch. Del Pondu, thank you. The worst shade of it all is the ugly truth. And this is a very ugly truth. This is a smelly truth. This is a stinky truth. Stinky. Oh, boy. Okay, let's move on to the reaction. I mean, I could probably sit here for another hour and talk about all the wiping stuff, but we have a reaction to get to, so let's get hashtag started.
To stay.
This one is titled, I'm Not Okay, Stepping on the Scale and What I Ate Today.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today is gonna be a what I ate today vlog style, weigh-in style. Before I forget to say, today is January 20th, so welcome to a new video. You guys, I genuinely feel so sick right now. I feel so nauseous, it's not even funny. I took my 3rd semaglutide shot yesterday and I ate—
You know what? Well, why doesn't she take something for the Zofran? Or, why doesn't she take some Zofran? Why doesn't she take something for the nausea? Get Zofran, get something. There's something that you can take, but you know why? Oh, I don't like medicine. Oh, I don't want to take medicine. Oh, fried high fructose corn syrup. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A pill that would get rid of my nausea? Oh my God, no, that's bad vibes. Get some Zofran.
I am feeling it. I feel awful, and TMI, I also have diarrhea. It's embarrassing.
Oh, free shat. The free shat allegations continue. Look at this. Look at this. Huh? I don't know. Do we think that Mama Lynn is picking up the slack?
But I really want to be transparent in the semaglutide journey. It does not feel good. Like, usually I do wake up a little.
Oh, she wants to stop. She wants to quit so badly. And you know what the thought process is going to be? I'm telling you right now. Mark this down. Mark this down. She's going to get off of it to gain, to try to win Emily back. If Emily sees that she puts on 50 pounds, oh, you're looking good, cutie. You know what? Let's get back together. You know what? I'll change my username back to Hectic Tommy. She wants to get off Ozempic to gain, to look good for Emily. And she's doing it here with this whole nausea shit.
Little nauseous from the semaglutide, but it goes away. But like, it's literally not going away. It is not going away. It is just staying there. Like, I have been awake for over an hour and I just feel miserable. So I'm not going to eat yet. When I do eat, I'll show you guys, because again, so what I ate today. Also, I want to say one other thing. I am getting messages in my DMs of you guys worrying about Twinkie, which I totally understand because so many of you guys love Twinkie. And in a recent vlog, you guys saw her little fatty tumor on the side of her. And I know it looks worrisome because trust me, I'm worried about it too. But this actually started forming back in, I would say, 2018. And it was just very small. I took her to the vet. I was like, what is this? I even vlogged about it and they said it's a fatty tumor. It is literally nothing to be worried about. And they did warn me, it'll probably get bigger and you will get alarmed, you will get worried, but there's like nothing they can do about it. It's not cancerous or anything like that. So it is a fatty tumor. It doesn't hurt her, nothing like that. I can sense the worry. I completely understand because like even looking at it, I'm like, oh, my poor baby. But the vets have literally said there's nothing they can do about it because it's not harming her or hurting her in any way. But thank you guys so much for reaching out about that. Twinkie deserves all the love and the care in the whole entire world. So I do appreciate that. Anyways, I'm gonna go like mope because I don't feel good. And I will see you guys whenever I plan on eating.
Kiara Forbes, thank you so much for your membership. Amby's Dealer, thank you. I got a new car this week, and this reminds me I need a new name for it. Please give me some ideas, Jordy. A new name for your car. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas? Anybody got any ideas? Thank you, Amby's Dealer. Girl Kiba. Hey, Girl Kiba. Hi, Jordy and all the shorties I saw in Beck's stream. Thank you so much for being here, Girl Kiba.
All right, you guys, I'm finally gonna eat something. So
you're supposed to monitor any sort of growth on animals. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to do it on humans too, but it doesn't really seem to happen on this channel.
In my last video, which was yesterday for me, but 2 days ago for you guys, sorry, my camera keeps falling. I made a ground beef and potato gravy.
Like, ew. Like this going in and coming out and then Beck having to wipe it. Like, come on. This looks like cat shit. This looks like vomit. I mean,
gravy is for the lack of a better word, but I have leftovers, so I'm going to put this in the microwave and have that. So it is currently in the microwave, but I wanted to show that I'm also having a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cherry. The bowl is hot. The bowl is hot. So I'm just going to mix it all together and make sure it all got...
This looked disrespectful when she first made it, let alone miking it.
Nice and hot. Me and my mom are the same way in the sense of we want our food so hot that it like burns our mouth. Honestly, this low-key reminds me of like...
Oh yeah, does that give you a rush, Amber? Does burning the roof of your mouth turn you on?
Like shepherd's pie. So good. Okay, so my next meal,
Oh my God, more fucking food. What happened to being nauseous? What happened to, like, you couldn't take it anymore? Okay, shepherd's pie, Doritos, bagel sandwich. I mean, and the guys, this is just what she shows us. This is what she shows us. We're never shown DoorDash or Uber Eats.
Made a bagel. So on my bagel, there is scallion. I also have bacon, some of this rotisserie seasoned chicken, some regular Philadelphia cream cheese. So that's everything that I have on there. And then I just have some Cool Ranch Doritos on the side. So I am obviously feeling quite better. I have been awake for about
Oh, that was quick.
6 hours now. That was so good. Scallion literally makes everything taste a million times better. Anyways, I noticed with the semaglutide, like, I don't really have like a loss of appetite. I'll wake up, feel nauseous, and that's like the extent of it. And it's just like frustrating because I am taking this medicine to have like a loss of appetite. And if that's not happening, my question is, what is the point of me taking it? I'm not going to give up.
Oh, God. Here we go. Well, if the point of taking the medicine is to make me lose my appetite and I'm still eating like a trash can, then why am I taking the medicine? I mean, the fact that you are in the low 500s should tell you that the medicine, to some capacity, is working, Amber. And also, you're not trying. This is that's what people fail to understand sometimes. Ozempic and the Mounjaro and all these other medications, like, you still have to try. You still have to watch what you put into your body. It's not the Willy Wonka golden ticket of, oh, you just take the injection and boom, you're thin. I mean, yes, it makes weight loss significantly easier, but you still have to try. You don't try.
Actually messaged the provider yesterday because when you take your third semaglutide shot, you're supposed to message them to get another refill. And he literally asked me, do you want to increase your dose? And I said, yes. So that means week 5, I will be doubling my dose. I am really nervous because the sickness I feel in the morning is almost torturous. So it's like, am I just taking this medicine to feel like an hour and a half that I have the flu or food poisoning or something to that extent, and then it's not actually working for the rest of the time? These are things that I have.
No. Because if you were just free eating all the time, you would be higher than 504 right now.
Have to pay attention to, because I am not going to.
And like the fact that you took the last 2 times that she took Ozempic, it was 2022, and then it was prior to her getting in a relationship with Emily, and she got down into the 470s. So the fact that you haven't gained and you're still in the low 500s, that should tell you everything that you need to know. And sometimes with these kind of medications, the fact that you are still ramping, the fact that you are still going up in your doses, you need to give it time to adjust to your system. And usually when people have really bad side effects like this, your body gets used to them after a while. So you're not going to be nauseous all the time forevermore. Your body will adjust to some capacity. You might always have nausea, but it might not always be this bad. So if you quit 3 weeks in, you're never going to know the what if.
To be injecting myself with something that isn't working for the intention of the reason why I.
She just wants to quit. She wants to quit. She wants to fatten up. She wants to Hansel and Gretel herself so that Emily will take her back. Amberlynn, you're self-destructive. Admit it. Mrs. Ploppy, thank you for 5 months. Appreciate the prime. Dream Queen, thank you for your membership, using my free super chat to say like the stream. If you guys wouldn't mind, clicking the thumbs up button on the stream does help with the algorithm, so I would appreciate it. Thank you, Dream. Lady, I'm so proud of Beck for how far they've come. Make sure you like the stream, everyone. Oh, hey, that's 2 in a row. Thank you, Lady. Demon Pig, thank you. Beck dumping Amber was the ultimate narc injury, and she will never forgive that. Love from Canada. Yeah. To treat someone the way that Amberlynn treated Beck, and then one day them finally stand up for themselves and break up and say, you know what? I don't care if you pay the lease. You know what? I don't care if I go live in a cardboard box outside, as long as it's not with you, bitch. big hit to Amber's ego. Blueberry Girl 91, thank you so much for becoming a member. Like the stream, Girly Pops. Oh, hey, that's like 3 in a row. Thank you so much, Blueberry. Foxcott, how you been? If Amber has children, her mom lore would be busting it open on a crumble cookie. Think about that. If Amber has children, her mom lore would be busting it open on a crumble cookie. I'm sorry, I'm not following that. Busting what open on a crumble cookie? I'm sorry, that kind of went over my head. Maybe by the way that you worded that, maybe that's a good thing that I don't understand. Thank you, Fox. Carissa Marshall, our lovely moderator, has come in with 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to all of our new members, courtesy of Miss Carissa. Carissa, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey. Our community is expanding. Thank you, Carissa.
I am taking it, if that makes sense. Okay, you guys, this is a weird angle, but we're just gonna talk real quick about my weigh-in today, so I'm gonna post that here. Okay, guys, it's January 20th, time for a weigh-in. Alexa, what's the date today?
Good afternoon, Amberlynn. It's Monday, January 20th.
Hello. It's ready.
All right, stepping on.
504.6 pounds.
504.
Okay, so she's the same. Well, I don't know if it's doing anything. The fact that you haven't gained should tell you that it's doing something.
6. That means I am the same. I was 504.
And that's actually good for you, Amberlynn. That's good. Maintaining, as long as you're not gaining. Like, good Lord, as long as you're not gaining. I mean, yes, you should be wanting to lose at this point. Yes, it's dire. But, I mean, the only thing worse could be going in the direction that you just left. Don't balloon up again. Emily's not going to take you back, Amber. She's not. I mean, and honestly, Amber, you can't compete with some of those girls that go up against... I mean, Emily has dealt with, like... Emily is a deep sea fisherman. I mean, a lot... You can't compete with some of those girls. I mean, 6, 7, 8. 8. You can't get up there. I mean, maybe you think that you can. You can't win her love.
Before last week too. Sorry if I sound down in the dumps. I feel extremely nauseous right now. Goodbye. But I feel extremely nauseous. I do not feel good at all. So that means I'm up 0.6 from last week, but I'm down 0.2 from my 10-day weight loss. Either way, I am maintaining. And
that's just like the dumbest. She just says like the dumbest shit sometimes. I'm up 0.3, but I'm down 0.4 when you look at it from this timeline. Like, we're talking about decimals of a pound over the course of 10 days. Like, this is so dumb. You know who worries about decimals? Like Olympic athletes, wrestlers trying to make weight. That's who worries about decimals of a pound, not quarter ton people.
And then I'm actually doing these like Instagram video Q&As right now. And someone's like, you weigh 571. And I'm like, no, but okay, let's go step on the scale. So I did post on Instagram me stepping on the scale. And I usually weigh myself right when I wake up after I use the restroom, completely naked. But I stepped on the scale after I've had 2 meals. I have drank drinks. I have put on clothing. I'm wearing a huge like maxi dress that goes.
I've drank drinks. I got dressed. Wow, she's slaying. She's clearing right now.
All the way down to the floor. I'm wearing shoes. I got the earrings, and it was up like 3 pounds. And I know that's all just like normal, everyday fluctuations based on like what you ate, drank, clothing, fluid retention, water retention, doesn't matter. Ugh. I just did that because this person's like, you're 571. And I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life because what? Like 571? Why not like 570? I don't know. But I'll post that right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. I normally ignore stuff like this, but I just thought it was funny because this person.
Oh my God. Amberlynn inserting her Instagram stories into her vlogs to make up for more time so that she can run more ads. This is... All right, can we move on? I don't care about your Instagram story, Amber.
The corner of the cabinet. Not the first time that's ever happened to me in my life, but ouch. Yeah, that's that. I've been doing this whole Q&A on Instagram, and I said I would keep it specifically for them, so that's the only thing I am going to post from there on.
Okay, good. Good. Keep it there.
Here. But anyways, that is my weigh-in. I always weigh more during the day, and then I weigh the most at night. Like, that's normal everyday life, but I just hate seeing it because sometimes I get scale obsessed. But
Scale obsessed. The 500-pound woman gets scale obsessed. I mean, quite literally ignoring the scale to go up to a quarter ton, but she's obsessed with it. I mean, that scale has cobwebs and a thick layer of dust on it, yet she's obsessed. I get scale obsessed.
But I am only documenting my weigh-ins from the morning because those are the most...
Yeah, Leif. That's a new one. We've never seen Vocab pull that. Leif. It's her Leif, and she's gonna live it. Girl Kiba, thank you. My ex gaslit Amber, picking his words carefully. I had a friend who was just like Amber. Trauma for them and with us, and I'll still support Beck against Amber forever. Some people just, you guys in life, you guys just need to avoid some people. You can't fix, like, just some people, you need to give up on them. It'll save you headache. It'll save the people around you headache. Just give up on them. Like, cut your ties. It's for the best. Life is short. Don't put up with people like this. Hannah Jane, thank you. Can you say hi to my boyfriend Devin, who is supportive of my fascination with this community, and to my dog Dopamine? Oh, I love that, Dopa, who also listens. Hello to Devin and Dopamine. That's really cute. Devin, this is an interesting community. It's no different than a soap opera. It's no different than trashy reality TV. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here. Exactly, Teardrop, Les Eat. Thank you for the super chat. I'm just sending in because I want reaction channels to make more than Amber. Well, I won't go into detail about that, but I will tell you, I think that most are right now. Kara, hello. I wish I could see Amber's face while watching Beck's video. I wonder what she's going to say. I wonder if she's going to respond or if she's just going to sweep it under the rug. I would love to see her face, too. I mean, just on top of everything that's happening with Emily, this too. A Wipegate 2.0 on top of a breakup. I mean, chef's kiss.
Most accurate, and that is when anybody should weigh themselves. All right, you guys, so I am about to drink a...
Oh my God, I don't care about what diet soda you're drinking now. I'm so tired of this.
A Fanta Zero Sugar. Hey guys, so it is the 21st, it is the next day. So in this room and this lighting, I always look really gray and weird. Probably what doesn't help is I did a lot of crying last night, so my face feels kind of swollen. So I stopped filming my what I ate today video, and I was just gonna like throw it in the dumpster and not even create a video of it. But it's like I already filmed it, and I had like...
Yeah, I already filmed it. I already put the effort into it. Might as well upload it to YouTube and make money on it. Amberlynn deleting content that she doesn't want to go up. That's not going to work. I've already put the effort into filming. Now, I'm going to make money on this. Oh, but when Jordy's pale, it's bad. Yeah, she can be gray and have choker cheese, but I can't be pale.
Like my weigh-in in there, and I was showing some of the foods that I was eating, so I'm still going to keep it, but I didn't finish the rest of the day. I did have a Hot Pocket, I had a string cheese, and I had like another diet soda. It wasn't anything special. So my mental health just is not the greatest right now, and I don't even want to get up.
I mean this in the nicest way possible. She looks like shit.
To bed, if I'm being honest. So I'm pretty much gonna let myself rot here today. And it sucks because I've been very motivated lately, and I've been uplifting and positive and just feeling really good. And right now, things are kind of dark over here, so I think I'm just gonna take some time to myself, and thankfully I have a lot of pre-recorded content, so.
Oh, look, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Yes, let's get some violin emojis in the chat. Amber, you can't treat people the way that you've treated people and do and say the things that you've done and said and then expect sympathy. I mean, there will be some people out there on the internet that don't know you and don't know the extent of your history and everything. But baby, we've been around for years. You've already pulled all that you've tried to pull. We see right through this. Boo-hoo. I'm confidently able to look at her and watch her cry and not feel bad.
So you guys probably won't notice a difference. Yes, I slept in what I was wearing yesterday. It's super comfortable. I really like sleeping in a long maxi dress is what they call them. I mainly got these actually to sleep in and to just be around in my house in. I've never worn these like in public. I would never. So they are comfy to sleep in. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you would look ridiculous if you wore one of those out in public. I mean, never mind the fact you're 500 pounds. No, what would make her look ridiculous is this dress. Yeah, that's what would make her look ridiculous. That's what would make one of people stare at her. I would never wear this in public. That would look ridiculous. Jesus. Fred, oh my God, thank you so much. PDF Lynn having some serious mental health in this vlog, y'all. Do you think she remembers all the mental health that she put her partners through? Pepperidge Farm remembers. And so does Goral World. And here's some money for your jaundice treatments. Jordy, get well soon, babes. Oh my God. Pepperidge Farm remembers, Amber. Oh, that is too funny. That is too funny. Fred, everything that you say is fucking hilarious. I'm not just saying that because you send in red super chats. Oh my goodness. No, she doesn't think about her partner's past mental health. It's all about her. It's all about me. It's all, you know that old MTV show, My Super Sweet 16, where it would be like self-centered people who would, or these self-centered 16-year-olds that would have a birthday party and make their parents spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. That's Amberlynn. It's all about me. Yeah. Thank you so much, Fred. Oh my goodness. My husband, hello. Jordy, your lips look like a big cherry. Big? I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you, my husband. I want to catch up on Chantal soon. Maybe we'll do, you know what, Chantal tomorrow. Yeah, Chantal tomorrow. Chantal tomorrow. We'll do Chantal tomorrow. We got to catch up. I saw that she and, what's his name? Zala. I saw that they got in a fight because she was getting Baskin Robbins and he said something. And she said, well, who are you to judge me and my eating habits when you chain smoke all day? Oh, it's getting testy. It's getting testy. There's trouble in paradise. Ellie, thank you. You look like a pirate. Or you look like the opposite of a pirate with scurvy. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Savannah, thank you. This feels like a really intense Kiki with besties. Thanks for sticking around to deliver us the real tea. Hectacona heart hand galaxy geese to you. What a mouthful that is. Thank you so much, Savannah. I really appreciate you sending that in.
That's the reason why I'm still wearing it, because it is very comfortable. And I was freezing at night, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my heater's up, it's working, it's on. But since I sleep next to a window, I definitely feel the cold, and it snowed.
Oh my God, not this again. Not the I'm cold shit. I've said the I'm cold thing, that's something that girls do. That's something that like dainty, petite, very thin girls do. to make them feel like vulnerable and stuff like that. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm really cold. Can I borrow your sweatshirt? Ugh, I'm so dainty and fragile and vulnerable. Amberlynn's trying to get on that. Got to get in on that too. Yeah. Dainty and cold. Uh-huh. I think at this point, Amberlynn has a built-in blanket. Cold. Yeah, I know. Cold. Corn dog, thank you. Today's my birthday, and I'm ending my night with the live heart hands to you. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you so much, corn dog. Happy birthday to you. Let's get some corn and dog emojis in the chat for corn dog's birthday. Happy birthday. Amberlynn skinny bitmoji, thank you. I got into a top law school today. I'll forever be your mindless skinny sheep, though. By the way, my boyfriend Riss sends you money, and it's pronounced Reese. Oh, I've always said Riss. I've never seen Reese spelled that way before. That's unique. Thank you so much. Amberlynn skinny bitmoji, congrats. Oh my god, did you get into a tier 14? Wow, smart girl. Hey, somebody studied for the LSAT. Homewrecker Burrito, thank you. Processing all that food, and you say that she doesn't work. That's a good one. That's a good one. Skybar, thank you. Amberlynn's matted dainty bush. Okay. Sometimes y'all just take it too far. I know that that's I know that that's hypocritical for me to say, but sometimes you guys take it too far. Amberlynn's matted dainty bush. We're moving on.
And stuff, so yeah. Anyways, I am going to take some time to try to work on my mental health, and I am going to allow myself to be unproductive. Even the thought of that.
Oh, did you hear that, guys? She's going to allow herself to be unproductive. Well, what's the excuse for the past 30 years? I'm going to allow myself to be unproductive. Well, it's to my understandment, Amberlynn, that you've never been productive.
Gives me anxiety because I've been so productive lately, and I'm just like really scared that I'm going to go down a path that I don't want to go down, but I just don't feel well right now. Like, my mental health is so bad. All right, so
she's having a mental health. She is. In that moment, she was having a mental health.
I tried to do it. I tried to stay. Hold on. Just took a quick shower. I didn't wash my hair or anything, but I tried to just stay in bed, but I was having heart palpitations, and that happens when I have a lot of anxiety. Last night I had my first
anxiety. She's got some anxiety, guys.
Panic attack.
Did she say heart palpitations? Palpy.
Hold on. Just took a quick shower. I didn't wash my hair or anything, but I tried to just stay in bed, but I was having heart palpitations, and that...
Palpitations. What was that? What's that? I have that one sticker about Pappy had a heart attack today. Look. Look at this sticker from Etsy. Her Pappy had a heart attack today. Amberlynn had a palpitation today. Palpy.
Happens when I have a lot of anxiety. Last night I had my first panic attack in a very long time. My panic attacks started when I was 18 years old. I actually had my first one right next to my mom, and I genuinely thought I was dying. It's like it's gone in waves where for a few years I wouldn't have a single one, and I don't know what it was, but actually I do know. I do know what it was. I had one last night. I mean,
What was it, Beck? Was it Beck's fault you had a panic attack?
I was hyperventilating. I couldn't catch my breath. My jaw always gets extremely tight. Like, I could barely move it.
Well, I mean, honestly, an immobile jaw would actually be helpful for her. A tightened jaw to not be able to use? Bad. That was bad. That was bad. I don't mean to make light of anxiety, because I know that panic attacks and all that can really bring you to your knees. But I mean, come on. I had the opportunity. Was I not going to take it? I mean, why is she complaining about a tightening jaw? That would do her some good.
My whole body is really trembling. Like, it is honestly the scariest thing in the world. But it's like, as I sat there in bed, I was like, I can't let it like run my life. I can't let it like overrule me. Like, I like to get up and I like to do things in my apartment. Like, I love doing cleaning.
No, you don't. I like to get up and I like to do stuff in the apartment. You like to roll over, take your phone off of the charger, and play dice dreams. You like to roll over and scratch your ass. You like to go answer the door for whatever brown paper bag showed up. I like to get up and do productive things. Oh my God. I can't take this seriously.
Rounds. I said I would share that with you guys because as someone who procrastinates as if they're like paralyzed, as someone who like has a very short attention span, I created years ago a way for me to be productive throughout the day, and I call them cleaning rounds. Sometimes I call them productive rounds when it's not just a bunch of cleaning. And
cleaning rounds. Productive rounds.
said that I would show that in a vlog, and you guys were like, yes, yes, yes. So I definitely need to do that, but not in this vlog. I want to have cleaning / productive rounds today. I also need to do my taxes, and there's just other things that I need to do that need to get done, and no one's going to do it for me.
The only rounds taking place in that apartment are something like this. Rounds. I love productive rounds. I love cleaning rounds. The only type of rounds that are occurring in that apartment is Exhibit A here. Productive rounds, my ass.
For me, I have to do it for myself regardless of how low I feel. The back of my hair is wet right here from the shower. See, the shower.
Ooh, flexing that she washed her neck. Oh my God. She knew. She knew what Beck said. She did. Oh my God. Look, the back of my hair's wet. Look, I can do it myself now. Look, Ma, no handlebars. Oh my God. Flexing neck wiping. Wow. Well, where was this in season 4? Why did Beck have to do it in season 4?
Also need to do my taxes.
She's trying to be Taylor Swift. I can do it with a broken heart. You know, I'm down and out. I'm single yet again. I'm gaining weight. I'm nauseous. But this neck choker cheese, I can still get it. She's Taylor Swift. I can do it with a broken heart. I mean, this is inspirational.
And there's just other things that I need to do that need to get done, and no one's going to do it for me. I have to do it for myself regardless.
Yeah, and that's why I say living alone is a good thing for her, because if Amberlynn has the opportunity to bully someone else into doing it for her, she will. Well, it won't get done because they won't do it for me. Well, if there's no one around to blame, she has to get it done, because who's she going to blame? Wasabi? She probably would find a way to blame Wasabi. She would.
Regardless of how low I feel, the back of my hair is wet right here from the shower. See, the shower cap works great for girly pops who don't wash their hair every single day, but like it still gets a little wet back here. I guess it really doesn't matter that much. So I am wearing another maxi dress today, and when I do that, what I like to do, I keep an outfit right next.
Jordy, you've called this. This is a health scare era to distract from the PDF breakup, pet neglect. I could so see her pulling a health scare now. I mean, especially with Wipegate 2.0. I mean, it's becoming too much. It's overwhelming. She needs an out. A health scare is Amberlynn's equivalent to a bankruptcy. She does. She needs an out. Yeah, we're getting a house. We will. It'll be collapsed lung. It'll be something. Gallstone attack. Something. I'm surprised it's taken this long. You know what? Honestly, I am too. I can do it with a dangling ankle. Oh my god. Kidney stone is going to make a reappearance. You think that the kidney stone is going to come back on the cast? Sometimes I'll watch Young and the Restless, and when they get rid of a character on that soap opera, they'll send them to Paris. They'll be like, oh, they're off the show right now. They're living in Paris. I think that the kidney stone went to live in Paris for this season. But it might be coming back. I don't know. Oh, Lord H. Jordy fan, thank you so much. I've chose the wrong live stream to eat. You certainly have. Really very annoying. Thank you for the very generous super chat. I hope that y'all fellow caretakers have a good night and everyone gets to stay in their beds. That means you, Grandpa Pete, and anyone else rocking an Amberlynn Reed pays my bills, right? Twinning. Thank you, really very annoying. I appreciate you so much. Have a great weekend. Natasha Johnson, thank you. Amber cried and made Beck feel bad for that. I know. Somehow, it just... ick. It just gives me the ick. Ryan Welker, thank you. Sometimes Amber doesn't seem real. I know, and that's really what the draw is to the Amberverse. It's because this content is so unrelatable. This doesn't, resonate or relate to anybody. That's why it's so foreign to everybody and why it's just so holy shit, people live like this. K-Sis, thank you. Booty wipes daily for 3 years explains why they didn't do anything for 3 years. Who wants to do that after cleaning folds and choker cheese stank? Yeah, that's another thing. It's do you think that that's sexy? That's been a thing. Them saying stuff like, oh, well, Beck was never intimate with me. You think after choker cheese, things would want to get intimate? Wouldn't even want to be in the same room as you. My husband, thank you so much. Choker cheese is giving me mental health. I can imagine that choker cheese is giving a lot of people mental health.
The door for when I take Twinkie out, I will change my clothes because I'm telling you, I will not be seen in public with this on. So I am going to end this vlog. So I am going to be productive, but I do want to just take some time for myself. I'll see you guys in a...
How much time does she need? I'm going to take some time for myself. You don't work. You don't go to school. You don't have children to take care of. You have no friends. Your mom takes you to Walmart. You don't clean. You don't walk your dog. I'm going to take some time for myself as opposed to when you don't. What? Did y'all hear the words coming out of this woman's mouth? Do you? I'm going to take some time for myself. Oh, good Lord. Whatever, Amber. Go play dice streams. Go do whatever it is that you do. Good Lord. That was a piece of work. That vlog was something else. This vlog was something else. Oh my God. Content break incoming. Well, now that she doesn't really have an incentive to be making money, I could see her taking a break, yeah. Because, we already saw the merch got axed. Do you guys think that she'll live stream this Tuesday? That's what I'm wondering. Do you think that she'll live stream? to her 20 viewers? Do you guys think that she's going to live stream to her 20 viewers? Oh my God. She really thought that she pulled one over on us there for a second. Well, I'll just do members only live streams so the reaction channels can't have this content. That's how I'll make more money. I'll make up for it in memberships and super chats. That didn't work. Whose idea was that? Oh my God. Why did she stop the merch? Because it reminds her of Emily. Because Emily did a lot of the designs. Apparently, Emily was a part-time artist or something. I don't know. But Emily did a lot of the designs, so Amberlynn doesn't feel comfortable now selling those. When actually she just doesn't want to do the very low-maintenance work of running you know, I mean, could you imagine having merch made for you and then not even wanting, like, being that lazy? I don't know. That's a head scratcher. It was Emily's project. Oh, well, I mean, and honestly, Amberlynn's not above taking someone else's work and benefiting from it financially. I'm surprised that she doesn't continue the merch thing. Amber's Aconthesis Knuckles. Thank you. I was bedbound for 1.5 years due to a back injury, and I never had matted hair. All you have to do is brush it. I washed myself, too. She's just lazy. Matted? I can't get over the matted fur. I really can't. That's like new... That's new territory. I've never heard about that before. I mean, not just from Amberlynn, but from anyone. Like, I've heard matted fur on, like, a dog or a cat, but, like, Amber, there's matted fur? Good Lord. And, you know, somehow that was Beck's fault that she had matted fur. That's very common. On humans? Think of dreadlocks. Yeah, but like with dreadlocks, you like want it to be matted, right? Because you're like tying it together. I don't know. My husband, thank you so much. Hi, Babena. Man, I feel sorry for Beck. Elated for her now. I'm excited to see what Beck brings to the table. I am. Just Allie things, thank you. Can't forget Destiny saying Amberlynn has a big people smell. Big people smell. That's a lovely description. You have that big people smell. Fizz89, thank you so much for that. Beck should continue with the art reactions. I used to be really into them back in the day before the huge drama with the creepy show art. They could be really successful with that kind of platform, art and story times. I hope that Beck continues as well. It seems like I'm excited for more Beck. That's really all I have to say about it. More Beck, more Beck. Thank you, Fizz. Zozo, hello. Choker cheese. Can you imagine what that neck is cooking? Yeah, I know. And Amberlynn said that no one ever taught her how to cook. Baby, you have the innate ability. Really very annoying, thank you. Are we Beckyardigans? Beckyardigans. There's this funny picture, it's like a meme of the Backyardigans, and it's them, but like as ghosts, and the caption is, why are we dead? Wait, let me find it. Why are we dead? This is the stupidest little meme. Oh my god. Oh, why aren't we alive? Why aren't we alive? Oh my god. Beckyardigans. That's cute. Why aren't we alive? Amberlynn after her 10th Cheesecake Factory catering order. Baby Blade, hello. Amber has mentioned before that when she lived with Crystal, she was bedridden at one point and she was being taken care of. I wonder. Well, I don't think that Crystal will ever spill that tea, but I wonder if the parents had to do it. I mean, could you imagine Crystal's? Because I mean, Crystal's parents did a lot for Amber. I mean, in addition to giving her a place to live, food in her mouth, an allowance. I mean, bedridden. I mean, that's hot. Taking care of your 23-year-old daughter's girlfriend that's bedridden. I mean, that's a situation I would love to be in. Sir Dancer Latte, thank you so much for the bits. You should look into a canopy humidifier. I'll have to do that. Thank you. Oh, hey. Okay. My humidifier doesn't smell anymore, so that's a humidifier update for y'all. Jorndis, hello. Really can't get over the fact that Amber didn't break up with Emily. It was the feeder with a body bag count who broke up with her. Pathetic. I know, and that's what I said. You couldn't... I mean, it's just like there's something to be said about not being able to make it work with a death feeder. I mean, really, that's getting kidnapped and then the person that abducted you returns you. That's something. That's something. Colin, thank you. I will never recover from choker cheese. I don't think Beck will either. L. West, thank you. Here's some money to never hear you say choker cheese again. Well, I don't know if I can promise that. That's kind of like a coined term now. Choker cheese. I wonder if she'll address it. Jorndis, thank you. Like the live, or it's choker cheese for dinner. Thank you. KS, hello. I can't imagine Amberlynn actually thoroughly wiping the shelf. Well, loofah on a stick. There are contraptions that you can use. There are things. I mean, she'll buy anything else on Amazon Prime. Why not loofah on a stick? Margie, thank you. Imagine being so smug while relying on people to bathe and wipe you. I know, and then expecting that they'll never leave you. Because you're holding finances over their head. Oh, I know, Margie. Oh, sorry about that. Had to blow my nose. Mob Whisperer, hello. Jordy, look up Family Guy. Joe has poopies. Oh my god, I know exactly the clip that you're talking about. Ew, I cannot imagine. Ew, stop it. Oh, gross. Yeah, poor Bonnie. Ryan Welker, thank you. Do you think Aunt Amber would get mad the worse Beck gagged and choked on the smell? No, I think that she wanted Beck to suffer. No, I think that she wanted Beck to suffer. I don't think that she wanted her to enjoy it. I think it was like putting them through, like just like a learn your place kind of thing. Just Allie. Remember the tea about how Amber kept clogging the shower? She 100% poos in the shower and rinses off in there. I'll die on this hill. Yeah, the whole thing about waffle stomping. I didn't know about waffle stomping until we started to talk about this topic. I think that makes most sense too. Just kind of going in the shower and hoping for the best after waffle stomping. I think that you're right. I do. MCat, hello. Where's Sala in this chat? Woof woof. Yeah, Sala would love to hear this kind of stuff. Exactly. Speaking of exactly teardrop, thank you. Turns out the pee pads weren't for Twinkie. Oh, well, yeah, I guess if she's free shitting, maybe she's like sharing with Twinkie. I don't know. If they just have like a sea of pee pads, maybe like it's just kind of like, okay, we'll like aim and do your best. Maybe they share. Maybe they share. Ivana Romero, thank you. I love your channel. Thank you, Katie Bird. Thank you to Katie Bird. Spooky, thank you so much for becoming a member. Margie, thank you again. Do you think that she asked Wipey and fed Gain to wipe? No, I don't think that either of them wiped her. I think it was just a Beck thing. Carissa, thank you. I'm sad I'm stuck at work. Oh, gosh. Well, get home safe. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, Carissa. Hope to see you here tomorrow, too. Belinda, hello. Reminder to give the free memberships you have. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Wait. Today's the 31st. Oh, my God. You're right. Thank you for reminding me of that. Oh, my God. I do. I think I have 5 more. Let's see. Yeah, today's the 31st. Membership gifting. Gift 5. All right, we'll do 5. We did 5 now, and then we'll do 5 again tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me of that. Oh my God, those would have gone to waste. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I appreciate you saying that. Alabella, thank you. This reminds me of the South Park WoW episode when Cartman calls for his mom. Mom, bathroom. Mom, more Hot Pockets. Oh gosh. Yeah, I know, but she'll take a World of Warcraft jab at me, but I mean, she's quite literally living it. Blossom, thank you. No matter how you cut it logistically, Beck wiping Amber was probably the only time it was front to back. Okay, when I first read that, I thought that you said front to Beck. But okay. wiping. That was the first time it was probably ever front to back. Honestly? Yeah. I mean, and honestly, I mean, that's quite the journey. That's like galaxy or journey to the center of the earth. That is quite a journey. You're making me think about things I don't want to think about. Latinas for Jordy, thank you. You're going to see this way later on, but be careful with the diaper talk, Jord. You're going to summon Salah like Beetlejuice. Normally, diaper talk is about Eugenia, but I don't know. It's trickling on over into girl world. Thank you, Latinas for Jordy. Bibliophile, appreciate that. Previously, Reese and Lestat, now X username. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Reese and Lestat. Dane T. Bush, thank you. She's not okay. Gerard Way. She's not okay. Oh, you're making a My Chemical Romance joke. Okay. That's cute. Speaking of Gerard Way, guess who got Trisha Paytas tickets for June 5th in Pittsburgh? I managed to get some of my friends to go with me. Do you know what their first question was? What is she gonna do? That was their question. What is she gonna do? Oh my God. Graveyard, thank you. She most definitely can and should get that thing removed off of Twonk. Oh, she won't. I mean, are you kidding me? She won't even walk Twonk, let alone get her tumor removed. Are you kidding me? My God. Bells, thank you. It's no wonder she hates leftovers when the food is literally gray. I wouldn't eat that shit fresh. Oh, I know, the gray leftovers. When she originally made that, I was gagging. Hannah Jane, thank you so much. Can you shout out Devin and Dopamine? They listen. Of course, Devin and Dopamine. Thank you. Hey, appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, Hannah Jane. Appreciate you. Chicky Rabbit, hello. I screamed at Wipegate 2.0. It's back, baby. It's back. I thought that we left Wipegate in 2021. Nope. Resurfacing. Nervous Possum, thank you. I've seen power lifters and bodybuilders eat plain ground beef, and even it looks more appetizing than whatever she made. I know. Don't like power lifters only eat like rice and chicken? Oh my God. Maybe that's what she's going for. Maybe she's doing like a fat to muscle transition. I don't know. Midge, thank you. Twinkie needs a biopsy and a new vet. Twinkie needs a lot of things. Lady Rose, thank you. Give it another few days and she'll quit taking it. And then we'll see it in a vlog in another 2 weeks. I hope she stays on it, but I don't think she will. Savannah, thank you. If she quits semaglutide to try to get Emily back, I think that that's what's happening too. I do. In her mind, it's like thinking, well, this is how I win her back. Jefferson Exotic, thank you. My noodles were extra spicy tonight, and now I have mental health. Oh, don't you hate it when your spicy noodles give you mental health? I hate that too. Caliphie, thank you. No, Beck, you can't visit your mom. If you're gonna, who's gonna wipe me? Oh, exactly. That's probably why she left timers. It's like, well, I have to take a shit soon. So, I mean, yeah, you can go hang out with them, but only for 45 minutes. I can't believe that just came out of my mouth. Rosie, so would Emily clean down there too? I think that this was exclusive to season 4. I really do. Because I think that Amber she'll take things from people that allow her to. And I think that the amount that she manipulated Beck and treated like Beck and, just like completely degraded Beck, that's why it went on. She probably, honestly, and it probably wasn't, the wiping probably wasn't even the worst. There's probably even like worse stuff that Beck hasn't disclosed. Snowplow, thank you. Skinny. Thank you, Andrea. Listening to you on my day off. Enjoy being cozied up while snow falls. Oh, don't you love that? When it's like all nasty outside, you're inside like enjoying your little program. Oh, I love that. You got the right idea. Ellie, thank you. Another PSA. That there are bare minimum ways to take care of your animal. No excuse for this woman. Amberlynn shouldn't have pets. Amberlynn can't take care of herself, let alone something else. I mean, we've already seen that with Rarity. I mean, there's no way that Wasabi and Twinkie are getting the adequate care that they need. I mean, I say all the time, Twinkie's a senior dog. Senior dogs need extra help. I mean, she shouldn't. She shouldn't. Mary. Hey, Mary, how you been? I've made it. Love you, Jordy. Missed this. Clocking in. Mary, oh my God, I was thinking of you because Pop Baby put out a new song. Pop Baby put out a new song. Oh my God. Thank you, Mary. Nice to see you. Gracie, hello. Never miss a stream. I'm usually a silent viewer. I feel like we could be great friends if you were closer. Same humor, never misses. Thank you for the laughs. I love every stream. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Gracie. I'm sure I would be friends with all of y'all. I'm sure we would all get along in some capacity. Thank you so much. Niche, hey Niche. Nausea is an insulin side effect too. Oh boy, Diabetic Lynn. Will she be making an entrance? I don't know. Do they mean 472.4? I think that they mean 572.4. Well, apparently she's 504, and that's the story that she's sticking to for the time being. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Anna, thank you. I named our pet snake Giraffe, and my 5-year-old promptly renamed her Cow. Anyway, my son Cow, and I... I love watching your streams. I love that. Thank you so much. I love naming animals other animals. I think that I'm going to do that. Anna, hello. Here for the brainwashing. Here, Jordy, take my money. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy to brainwash. Happy to brainwash. I appreciate all my zombies. Brooklyn Blue, thank you. Careful with that spray tan, Jord. Amber might think you're a Cheez-It. Return the Temu spray tan. Love your streams. Oh, that is too funny. Oh my gosh. I still need to get one. I am. I promised you guys I'm going to get a spray tan. I will. I've never done it before. I'll do it. Whatever. Sith Sense, thank you. Sala and Dookie Lynn, match made in heaven. I don't know. Huge ass. That's funny. Free Shat. I couldn't help myself. I know, Free Shat. Oh, God. Mickey O, thank you. I'm excited to listen to this mess while soaking in a tub after my workout. Happy Fridays. Oh, my gosh. Well, I don't know if soaking in a tub is necessarily the right context to be watching this, but then again, what is the right context? Thank you, Mickey. Apathetic, hello. I paused my book for you, Jordy. Oh, hey. I'm reading a new book, too. It's called... Fathers and Sons by Ivan Turgenev. What book are you reading? Thank you so much, Apathetic. Charlie, hey Charlie. Do we think that she knows that she's actively... Yes. Does she care? No. Is it someone else's fault in her mind? Yes. Sweary Fairy, thank you so much. 07's in the chat for the choker. 07's. Mary, thank you again. Also the Eugenia politics, WTF. I know. Eugenia and Jeffrey are really taking that by storm. KT, thank you. Swollen. Courtney Lizarn, appreciate your membership. Exactly, Teardrop. Leslie, thank you. Why doesn't she take her cheese-filled choker off when she showers? Because then she would have to put it back on, and that's effort. Hardcore Explorer, thank you. The mental health date lines up with the PDF scandal. My facial expression speaks for itself. Really very annoying. Thank you again. Amber's male equivalent is a Greg. You not a fan of Gregs? I don't know. I've never met a bad Greg. Although I've never really known many Gregs. Bibliophile, thank you again. New camera looks fine. Naysayer's gonna snark. Yeah, nasty internet people. Jennifer, hello. Do you think that she went to the therapy appointment? I doubt it. They probably canceled 15 minutes. Yeah, I know. They probably canceled on her. That's probably why it never went. Yeah. I highly doubt that there was a therapy appointment. Rachel, hello. Jordy, are you okay? Philadelphia had a plane wreck. I'm so glad streaming. I don't live anywhere near Philadelphia. I mean, that's terrible that there was a plane explosion. Didn't that just happen like 2 days ago with a helicopter or something? A new one? but I live on the other side of the state. I'm nowhere near Philadelphia. Thank you so much for your concern, though, Rachel. Jesse, thank you for your membership. Amanda, thank you for your membership. Maybe now that there's no merch, she can go back to selling the used earrings. I know. The ones that she was too lazy to take photos of. Oh, God. Karina, thank you for your super chat. Was telling my sister what a lolcow was. Family overheard me and thought that I liked cows. Got me a cow mug with udders for Christmas. I love that. I hope you put it to good use. Cat met you, thank you. Amberlynn matted fur arc. Rarity is her fursona. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. The matted fur. Frantic Yak, hey there. Between the neck cheese and salami, we almost have a full charcuterie board. Oh my God. That was creative. I really like that, Frantic Yak. That was very creative. Between the neck cheese and salami, we have a full charcuterie board. Y'all are witty. Y'all are witty. Mina Honeyblood, thank you for 10 months. I stay for the dark backyardigans. dark backyardigans type of humor. Why aren't we alive? Exactly, Teardrop. Lezit, thank you. Roses are red, violets are blue. I want to give you a choker so you can have choker cheese too. Oh my God. I wouldn't like wearing that. I don't like stuff on my neck. I don't know. Thank you so much, Teardrop. Lezit. Megan, thank you. If panic attacks are real, she needs to get professional help. If she's faking sympathy again, F her. Oh, I know. She could be talking about the heart palpitations. Just maybe that'll be her next medical scare. Mystical Popsicle, thank you for 6 months. Welcome back. I appreciate you're gifted as well. My dog Rocket the Cheese Weasel says, hi, Uncle Jordy. A nice new context of cheese this evening. Welcome. Chicky Rabbit, thank you. We need to buy diapers for the girls in Girl World. I don't know. I mean, does Torrid have? I don't know. What? Maybe something to look into. Maybe something to look into. Velocitoddler, thank you. It's hard to get mental health if you don't think for yourself. Just saying. Aw. That's a good one. Smuggerino, thank you. In Australia, after conversion, Amberlynn's membership costs more than Disney Plus. She's definitely not worth an entire Star Wars and Marvel saga. Be a membership on Amberlynn's channel or a streaming service. I think I know what I would get more entertainment out of. Kim Cloud, thank you. Twink thinks that she's going for walks when oh my God. I can't read the rest of that. That's bad. Funny, but bad. Bad. Jordy fan, thank you. Tumors, cancerous or not, it needs to be removed. Do we think it's gonna... It's benign. We don't have to do anything for it. It's always the lazy option. Heather, thank you. Cheese waffles, what's next? Dainty bushberries? Okay. I'm actually gonna stop. I'm actually gonna... Bibliophile, thank you. Jordy, read All for the Game. Okay, I'll check that out. All for the Game. Okay, all right. Brittany Nicole, hello. My elderly cat had a fatty growth and I had it removed while he was asleep. Amber just doesn't care. That sounds like it would cost money, and that's money that we could otherwise be putting toward Uber Eats. Yeah, no, that's not going to be a thing. Jalissa, thank you. I have a cat named Birdie. I'm so quirky and random. Who does that? I'm so weird. I love that. Jesse Jean, thank you. Take my SCV card. Please shout out to my little dog Cujo and Spooky Fox. Oh my God, Simon Anthony Perkins. Wow, these names. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Jesse. I really appreciate you and all of your friends being here. Oh my gosh, hello to everybody. Rachel, thank you. Glad you're okay, my friend. Thanks for being here. I am doing good. Yes. No, I am not near Philadelphia, and my thoughts go out to all of those affected by. I don't know. I haven't heard of it. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Oh boy. Kelly Hines, hello Kelly. It's my 28th birthday. Me and my friends just started Hardcore WoW, and I'm watching you. Oh my God. Well, Hardcore WoW can be pretty unforgiving, so good luck to you. Hi Beck. Oh, Beck's in the chat. Well, I mean, somebody said this earlier, and I don't know if it was true. I don't see kinda good, kinda Beck anywhere. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, there she is! Oh my god! Oh, so, nay. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be replaying because I'm late, but thank you for giving my video a watch. I appreciate it. Oh my god, of course, Beck. I really appreciate the content that you have been putting out recently, and I'm looking forward to more of it. Thank you so much for stopping in, Beck. I really appreciate you being here. Good old Beck. Jordy's bare armpit, thank you. Let me breathe. Okay, like, leave me be. You know what? I'm no more tank tops. That's it. No more tank tops. Y'all have ruined it. Y'all have ruined it. No more. I feel violated. Violated. This is my violated arc. Enough. All right, everybody. That is going to be our Friday night stream. I really appreciate y'all being here. We will be back again tomorrow for some shenanigans on the other side of Girl World. We haven't checked in with our dear friend Foodie in a hot minute, so we are going to be doing that tomorrow. I hope that you guys can make it. I will see you then. Who knows what will play out with all of this in terms of Amberlynn responding, but only time will tell. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. Go forth, stay warm, be normal above all else. And I will see you very, very